I know there's some people out there that feel that they have a pretty privilege, and there are people out there that call it out and basically saying you get what you want in life because of your looks. Well, this person on that you see on your screen is an example of when pretty privilege goes wrong, at least by their standards. So this woman's name is Hend Bustami, and she's 28 years old from Las Vegas, and this woman murked her mother. She murked her mother. She took her mother out. But get this. She said that she was too pretty to be arrested. I kid you not. That's what she said. This woman she murdered her mother and said these words of, "I'm too pretty to be arrested." Yet now we're looking at her mugshot, which means clearly she was arrested. Now, I don't know why she took her mother out. I don't know what the motive is. I don't know if the article I'm going to read is going to even mention a motive, but her mindset tells me more about her than anything else. A 28-year-old Las Vegas woman was arrested Wednesday on allegations she killed her mother just months after she reportedly told police she was too good looking to be arrested. Hend Bustami was nabbed in California shortly after police responded to a 2:30 a.m. call from a frantic female who told dispatchers that her mother was dead, then hung up. Las Vegas Metro Police Lieutenant Dave Valenta said. In a statement, police said Bustami had been involved in a quote-unquote verbal dispute with her mom, who was later found in a Vegas residence with multiple lacerations. She was pronounced dead at the scene. An autopsy report will determine a cause of death. Bustami was previously arrested in June for dining and dashing at an airport Chili's. She also broke airport rules, including sleeping by the security checkpoint at Harry Reid International Airport, a police report said at the time. It seems to me she's that type of person that is extremely narcissistic. Like, look at the stuff that she's doing. And also it kind of reminds you of that chick, what was her name? That Karen, the one that tackled that black boy at that at the hotel for allegedly taking her phone, which we found out he never took her phone. She left it in the damn Uber. And all of that going, I think her name was Maya Ponsetto. She kind of reminds me of her. When cops found Bustami in a baggage claim area, she was quote-unquote belligerent and said she was being harassed because cops had never seen anyone as pretty as her. Yeah, she has a very narcissistic personality. Bustami told the police she was quote-unquote going to spit on all of them, called them perverts, and accused them of trying to violate her as they arrested her. The accused killer and alleged beauty queen also faced a battery charge in June after police discovering during the airport arrest that there was a warrant for Bustami out of the Las Vegas Municipal Court. Bustami was being held in a San Bernardino County jail on Thursday on a fugitive of justice charge. She'll be extradited back to Clark County in Nevada, where she'll face a charge of open murder. A court date hasn't yet been scheduled. This woman is off the damn chain, and they didn't give a motive, and I'm not surprised, of why she did what she did. But look at her behavior. This woman literally has been getting by on her looks and doing all kinds of wild shit. And unfortunately, the wildest thing that she has done was kill her own mother and then say that she's too pretty to be arrested. You got to really think about how psycho and how sick you have to be in the head where you killed and murdered your own mother, the woman that brought you into this world. And the only thing you were worried about is being arrested or not being arrested because of your looks. This is a story I almost want to follow because I'm almost intrigued now. What in the world did she do to her mother? Because they didn't specify how she killed her mother. They don't specify a motive as to why she did it. So I'm sure that's going to be something that's going to be ongoing as far as the investigation goes. And it may most likely come out in court somehow, some way. But that's crazy. And what's so sad and unfortunate is there are other women out there like her who have this narcissistic tone about themselves that nothing can happen to them, that they can't be touched or no one can do anything to them. Like, look at how she acted when she was being detained inside of an airport for some stuff that she was doing even then. And this woman is 28 years of age. She's closer to 30 than she is to 20. And she's so immature. That's why I said age does not define maturity. And I think that's like a golden rule. Because it really doesn't. Age does not define maturity, as you can clearly see by the story right here. This woman is 28 years old with an 18-year-old mindset. And it's crazy I'm even saying that because there's some 18-year-olds out there who have their heads more screwed on than she does. So you can tell that she's one of the people that's always been getting by on her looks. She's probably one of the people that flaunts herself all over Instagram. I wouldn't be in the least bit surprised if she had an OnlyFans, but, you know, so, just putting it out there. But that's crazy. She said, I am too pretty to be arrested. And look at her now. I bet you she's going to be hell on wheels in that courtroom. That judge is probably going to be pissed at her. Because, you know, they get all this information before the trial even starts. And they probably read all of this stuff about these people and say, oh, she's going to be a handful. I can guarantee it. And hopefully she gets the rightful punishment in going to jail, hopefully for the rest of her life. And I bet you that pretty privilege ain't going to run and fly in there. Because there's a lot of women in those prisons who think they're pretty too. And look at where it landed them.